Africa used to know much about the former Soviet Union. We studied Soviet Union in school. We knew about a lot of things about the Soviet Union, from its history, the geography, and the ideological framework that used to guide it under communism. But with the advent of Russia, the relationship faded away, and Russia was not really well known. But recently, we are seeing that Russia is coming back through its bank, through its military cooperation, and through this forum. I think that's something that will bring back memories to many Africans who used to know about the Soviet Union. I think for a beginning, it's at least a starting point. You don't expect miracle from the beginning, but getting people to know each other, to put on the table the potentialities and the complementarities, I think that's something that gives the feeling that in the long run, the possibilities may be huge. Africa needs to look elsewhere than just the Western world, that the capitalist world that we used to be dealing with, that we considered as the sole model in town after the collapse of the Soviet Union. That system is not always very effective in handling our development challenges as third world countries. So with the arrival of Russia, we ended this one-to-one relationship and opening up to other partners, Russia, China, Turkey, South Korea, Brazil, and other nations could be very helpful in giving African countries an alternative route to their economic development, and particularly to international cooperation. First of all, we need to develop the language relationship. I can see that here in Russia, everything is written in Russian, so it's not very easy to cooperate when you have a barrier from the beginning. You cannot even talk to each other. Secondly, I do believe we should facilitate tourism. People should be traveling from one country to another. One of the two partners should facilitate the travel. In the case of Russia, I must admit it's not easy to get even a visa. So that's something that needs to be fixed. If you don't facilitate people to come for tourism and for business, they go elsewhere. And I think third is to map out the various resources that can be complementary. Let's take the case of countries like mine, Senegal. We discovered gas, a lot of gas. So it will be helpful to benefit from the experience of, let's say, Gazprom, how we can develop for petrochemical or electricity, whatever experience that Russia has, we can build on it. I think there are other fields where we can cooperate. Sports, we used to be very good partner in soccer, and I think at the end of the day, there used to be also in African countries, including in my country, Senegal, programs for students to be taught in Russian in secondary school. We need to revive it. And Russia, the Soviet Union, used to be part of the program taught in schools in countries like mine. So these are roots, and there are many others in this age of technology, telecommunication, and others where we can improve our cooperation.